Alright, morning of rain. I'll pack it up. Oh. Whoop, here comes the car. I'm picking up the trail days. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Oh shit. It may be impossible and unsafe to cross if the water is high. If you are not comfortable fording the creek, please take the high water pass. Alert bridge out. Okay. It's only rained for 4 days. It shouldn't be a problem fording that river. Right? Shouldn't be a problem fording that river. It's only rained for 4 days. Well, let's go take a look at it. Audie Murphy Monument. 3.7 miles. That's where he crashed his plane. He's the most decorated soldier in World War II. And today is Memorial Day. And we heard there's some stuff going on up there, so we'll see what's going on when we get there. It'll be 4 miles. Take me a couple hours. I don't know if this trail looks pretty good, but I doubt it. We're going to hit some rocks more than likely. Well, I got a full charge. They had a power bank there, so my electronics are charged up. I've got a full charge on the transducer. Well, not the transducer. I don't know how long that's going to last, but I do have my power block, so I can power this back up. I don't think I'm going to make it all the way to Four Pines tonight. I don't want to go across the what was I thinking? The Dragon's Tooth in the rain tonight. It's 13 miles from here, and so I'm going to get kind of a late start. It's going to be close to dark going through Dragon's Tooth. Four Pines Hostel's not a problem. I can go in there with my headlight and ease on into that find me a bunk and go to sleep. But it's gonna. I don't need to be busting butt, and it's that Dragon's Tooth is nothing to play around with when it's wet and slippery. It's just, and who knows, it might even be muddy, people going down it. So it's I don't know. Let's see what goes on today. Let's go on up, look at the Audie Murphy Monument. Yeah, but the trail magic back there was probably the best trail magic I've had on the trail. I mean, the girls were just so nice, and they thru hiked before, and it was, like I said, I got it on film. It was the one guy that it was kind of in memorial to him that fell off McKeefe's Knob here a couple years ago, and died, tragically died, and another boy, and it's pretty special. We had a fire going. I mean, they had beer, they had everything. I mean, and you could tell it wasn't just some of these places. This trail magic, they'll just cook up some hamburgers. This stuff was good quality stuff. You could tell by tasting it. I mean, good quality hot dogs, good quality beef. When you taste some lean beef in a hamburger, you know it's good beef. And they spent hundreds of dollars on stuff for that trail magic, and they were just so nice. She even brought us ice cream. Some of the girls were there. They had some good music playing. We had a bonfire going and drinking beer and laughing all the way up till midnight. Well, it got up to it started pouring down rain. We all had to get under the tarp. It was pretty fun. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, we got to get across this, I think. Yeah, this is where the bridge went out. No, or does it go that way? I think it goes this way. All right, we don't have to go down there. All right, I worked myself down the creek. I found a good place to ford here, and got my booties on, back down to the shorts, ready to saddle up. And they say, well, your feet are wet anyway, your socks are wet, why don't you just cross? Well, hikers know this. It's like there's a big difference between squishy wet feet and having to deal with that for hours, or feet that that your body heat's already dried out. Semi-damp, wet feet. There's a big difference. So it don't take but a minute to take that stuff off. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. The hardest part about this so far was climbing down that bank with this pack on. Everything's funner with a pack on. Without. All right, we're gonna. But this is a good fording spot here, and I can tell other people have used it. We looked and we checked the logs out. The thru hiker numbers are down, but the thru hikers that have come through for that trail days, we counted. Me and Choo Choo counted 84 since Friday. That's all the way to today, so that's 4 days. So the thru hiker crowd is coming through at about 20 a day now. And all these backpackers are obsessed people heading to Katahdin and that have started in Georgia. So, and I'm right in the middle of the flow of them. And the numbers are actually down. The Trail Magic last year, there was about 120 in the weekend they set up last year. So, and that's pretty normal. I mean, all along the trail they said that the trail numbers been down. All right, that river crossing wasn't a big deal. We done. Let me get back into my shoes. When I got back up here, I can't even tell where the bridge was at. It's just gone. All right, well, this is the trail. Brushy Mountain Wilderness we're in the Jefferson, so let's get going. Yeah, sat around the fire last night. Drinking beer. I probably drank the 6-pack, and it was funny. We were all laughing. Good fire going. Had the shoes off, warming dry the feet out, and then it coming down before rain. Put the fire out. We all had to get up. Some of them had their packs open and out, and they got wet. It was just one of them things. It was all right. We still drank beer about midnight. I got 6 hours of sleep. I woke up about 6:30. Couldn't go back to sleep in that hammock, and so I went to sleep at 12 or about 12:15. Woke up at 6:30. But here's the thing: I got 6:30 of solid hours of sleep. 6 hours. I mean, didn't blink an eye. Woke up and was actually pretty refreshed this morning. I ate so much food, man. I think I ate a couple of hamburgers, 4 hot dogs. They had others, pasta, they all different dishes, brownies, you name it, ice cream. I just eating at breakfast this morning. I ate it. Guy had some farm fresh eggs. Another guy came up that was doing trail, joined in. He started cooking breakfast while the other group was packing up. And just a delicious breakfast. It's hash browns, farm fresh eggs, and he had some kind of recipe he used in there, just really spiced them up. Excellent. And a couple of pancakes, 2 or 3 pancakes and some syrup, and it was just perfect hiker breakfast. Not too much, not just everything you need. All right, onward. Yep, we got to switch back. Well, I was looking at the map, looking ahead on my app, and it's 2.4 miles to the Audie Murphy Monument where he crashed his plane. And this ridge, that's 2.4 miles. I have to climb 1,300 feet to get up there to it. And this is of course, it makes sense because he crashed his plane into it. It's not going to be a low spot. So, all right, let me put this thing down and settle down and get going uphill. Yeah, that just happened not too long ago. Got them green trees there. Yeah, we climb. Switchback's right there, goes on up. Up. All right, rained for about 30 minutes. Now the sun came out. First time in 4 days. I don't think it's going to last long, but it came out and that's going back in the clouds. All right, I just turned the flyover app on. That pisses me off. I was going to have this whole climb not even on it, but you know, it's all right. almost to the top, about a half mile from the monument. I'm on that upper ridge where Audie Murphy's plane crashed. But that's where it'll start, at the upper ridge where his plane crashed. So it won't be much of a flyover app. But you know, it messed up my routine a little bit. Waking up there, I went ahead and camped there. I did a 14-mile day yesterday and camped at that trail matching. And I had breakfast on my mind and saying goodbye and thanking people and stuff like that when I was out of there. I wasn't thinking about turning on my trail app. So that's all right. There'll be a little bit on there. All right, let's go. Barrel and gearbox ahead of me. I'm up here on the top of this ridge, shouldn't be far to the monument. The plane crashed on May 28th, 1971. Medal of Honor, Legion of Merit, Distinguished Service Cross, and 3 Purple Hearts. He was survived by his wife Pamela and 2 sons, Terry Michael, James Shannon. Erected 1974 by the Veterans of Foreign Wars. Post 5311, Christiansburg, Virginia. Look at this, man. Some of this stuff is combat memorabilia. This was left up here. Become hollow ground. Got the Texas flag, American flag. I reached the top, we'll be going down now. It's a mountain rabbit. Hey, buddy. I just want to get a close-up on you. Pretty cool. You don't look like rabbits back home. Mountain rabbit. All right, leave me alone. We go. Up here, way up here in the mountains. Doggone. Alright, we're up here on this Dragon Tooth Ridge now. Hey, little guy. Gonna get out of the trail. It's raining. I'm on this Dragon Tooth Ridge, coming up on Dragon Tooth in the rain. I ain't looking forward to it either. It's raining. All right, we're doing it in the dark.